Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Shows, Style, and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course, and as you can see from the image on your screen and the title of this video, I want to give my opinion on LaTisha Scott's latest Instagram post regarding side chicks. I consider it a hypocrisy, and I do want to give a sweet reminder of Melody Cherie's upcoming TikTok live. Before we get into these stories, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to the channel. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on a soundbite from Love and Marriage Huntsville and this IG Live is allowed. So, as you all can see, LaTisha Scott posted on her IG stories earlier today that she does not befriend side chicks. And she's even got the X. If you go to Escape concerts, they tell you to put up the X, but that's for when you're down with their singing group. But LaTisha has the X up there, as in no way she is against befriending side chicks. And that's all good and well. But there was a time when she used tea regarding Martell's side chick to try and hurt Melody. Now, I saw this post earlier today once I was off of work. I decided to soak up the sun and I went to the nearby park and was just chilling. And I saw this post and I thought, that's rich coming from LaTisha, considering what she said to Mel season 1. So let's get into it and then I will come back with my commentary.
Point in this group trip, I want to touch base with Mel to see if we can resolve some of our issues. I'm hoping that we can come out of this meeting being just cool. Hey! How are you? Cute. Good. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. This is a cute little spot. It is. I'm really not sure how this is going to go. So I kind of walked in, positive, looking forward to some resolution. But I feel like she already had something in the back of her mind. But yay, well, I'm glad to be here with you today. Hopefully, we can have some good discussion. Yes. And that is why I called you here. I was like, I don't like this energy between us. Something changed. We used to talk like, if not every day, at least every other day, at least by text, or hang out at least once a month. So you assume that there was a problem between you and I because I had distance myself. Yeah, something was going on. Mm-hmm. Well, there wasn't a problem with you, though. Okay. As you are aware, I've had a lot of things going on in my life. And I have 3 kids like you do, so you know how that goes as well. So I hate that you assumed by that I had a problem with you. But that's why I reached out to you to ask you. And when you asked, I told you everything was fine. And you thought I was being fake, though, when I gave the answer. Right. But I wasn't. That was the real. I feel like there's an issue that you have with me. And I don't know what that is. My grandmother passed away and my auntie passed away. You didn't reach out to me. You didn't say anything. I was close to my auntie. She came over your house with me before. And I really would have liked for you to reach out and say, hey, girl, I'm praying for y'all. So you smiled about it. It's all good. We were all texting in the group whenever your family was lost. I said, I'm going to check the message because I'm pretty sure I told you I'm praying for you. You can check. Mm-hmm. I'm not smiling about the loss. I'm smiling about the Tisha doing the Tisha thing. I'm not doing the Tisha thing. Let me tell you, woman to woman, what some of my problem is with you. I feel like you start things and then play the victim. I have no idea what Mel is talking about. If I've done anything to offend someone, I take ownership of it. I apologize for it, and I move forward. I've never in my life tried to play the victim to anything. The past is the past. I've lost family too. I didn't hear from you either. This is just not going to go anywhere because you're just not owning anything. No, it's not me not owning it. It's me calling you out on your bull. When I tell you that I'm hurt about something, you smile about that. What if I would have smiled when you were telling me all this stuff about what was going on with you and Martell? You weren't in my face. I don't know what you were doing. So you trying to say I wasn't there for you, Mel? Should I go back to all those text messages? You want me to tell you what my real friends did? They was like, come on, girl, we finna go out tonight. Come on, girl, we finna go out to eat tonight. Come on, girl, get out the house. Get out this bed. We about to go. Those are the things my real friends did. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? You're somebody I really don't even recognize or know anymore. So here's my thing. You don't get my personality. Okay. I keep it very real and I'm very straight up. Okay. And if you don't know that about me by now, then shame on you. This girl is zoned out. I have nothing for her anymore. Is there anything else you'd like to say about? Your husband has made these false statements about Marcel. How do you know they're false? Because I know they're false. How do you know they're false? Are they real? That's neither here nor there for me to say. Okay. You feel like Marcel is out there doing something and you know about it. You know the pain of that situation. So if you know something, why wouldn't you come to me and say something to me? You know why I wouldn't dare tell you anything? Because you don't believe I say anyway. So figure it out on your own. Figure it out on your own. I don't have to figure out anything because I know my husband is faithful. Just because your husband did all it ain't no just because. A girlfriend for 3.5 years and a whole bunch of side chicks. So this is what I'm gonna say. When your husband's at the bar, late at night, coming home at 5, 6 in the morning, you might want to roll up, put them kids, get them kids to a babysitter, and roll up to the bar, honey. Roll up to the bar. How can you be real with someone when they don't want to hear the real anyway? That's all I'm saying. Roll up, honey. Roll up. Don't call me sweetie. Remember, see, that's what I'm talking about. You do the don't do this, but then you do it. You know what? This is not going to go anywhere. You're not being honest. Oh yeah, I'm not being honest. I'm not being honest, y'all. That's fine. So, good luck with you and your husband with his 3.5-year relationship. And good luck with yours. I'm not gonna give you all your info yet, but I'll give you the receipts when you're ready. Oh, I have the receipt for that BMW. When you're ready to see him. Martell has a matching BMW with somebody, and is not his wife.
Okay, so that was that epic scene from season 1 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I believe that's episode 11 at the very end of the episode. You can even check it out for free here on YouTube. So LaTisha, she may not be, super friendly with side chicks. They may not get mani-pedis together. They may not hit the club together, but certainly she's willing to use side chick tea to weaponize it against someone if she is at odds with them. And she really felt like she was embarrassing Melody. That has been the overall theme season after season on LAMH. How can we embarrass Melody Cherie Rogers? And it starts with season 1. And it's so funny because I did a video some months back, who set the tone for looking into people and exposure. And in my opinion, it was LaTisha based off of this scene. She brought a lot of details about Martell's side chick, the luxury car that he purchased for her, which we all know Melody was the brains behind their businesses. So really he was using income that Melody had earned to reward his side chick with a luxury car. And also Tisha talked about additional side chicks that Martell allegedly had at the same time. So she may not be friend side chicks, but if she can get the tea, she will definitely use it against you to hurt you. It also reminds me of a scene back when Lewis and Tiffany Whitlow were on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And Tisha asked Tiffany, "So girl, tell me about your marriage. What's the tea?" And I always thought that was an odd question. Most times you may ask someone, "So tell me about yourself. Where are you from? Are you from here? How long have you and Lewis been married?" And then it goes from there. Then you might find out if someone was married previously. But to just say, "Tell me about your marriage. What's the tea?" That sounds like you're just looking for something that you could possibly hold against someone. Now, I know that they are on a reality TV, so they are expected to perform, meaning bring the drama, especially when the producer of your show is Carlos King. But the whole Instagram post with "I do not befriend side chicks," as if she's about empowering women, coupled with, taking it back to season 1, that humiliation, I'm just like, is this really the real? Or is it all for play? What do you think? And I just wanted to give you all a cool reminder about Melody Cherie's upcoming TikTok Live. It will be this Friday, Good Friday, April 18th, starting at 10 a.m. Central Time. Melody has already flown out to LA. She did that earlier today. She is such a busy gal. And her awesome team, it looks like they will be accompanying her out in California, including Deacon K Rock, also known as Canavis, Mother Deborah. She is on the motherboard, okay, sitting right up front, right behind the Deacon board. And also, we have Deacon Marcus, her awesome brother. We also have a minister of music. It sounds like they will be with her as well. And she said that you can shout, cry, give him all the praise during her TikTok live this Friday. I'm very excited to check it out. I will be working, of course, but working from home. So I'll be dipping in and out of TikTok, checking it out. Sure to grab some visuals for you all to give my commentary afterwards. But I have a feeling that this will be a very unique TikTok live because Melody will be talking about all of the great things that God has done for her. And I'm sure her team will share their testimonies as well. I believe, obviously, the music will be gospel music, just meant to inspire you all and to remind you about spring being the season of love. I'll never forget, that's what I learned in church one time. Spring is the season of love because we celebrate Easter as well as Mother's Day. So I love it, and it's going to be awesome. Do you remember one of your Easter speeches when you were a kid? If you do, break it down for us in the comments section. And Church SWAT, Melody Security will be there as well. I thought that was awesome when I saw this on Melody's IG stories. We all know that definitely churches, especially preachers from the mega churches, they have security, and Melody called hers Church SWAT. I love it. And there is the lovely Melody Cherie. She has flown off to Los Angeles, California, again for her TikTok show. So I cannot wait. So what do you all need from 7th Avenue Beauty that you will be purchasing this Friday? What are you looking forward to seeing? I'm hoping that when I do dip in and out of her TikTok show, that I will learn more about her Vita Boost because I know that it's made with rose water for the hair. And I want to check it out, learn more about it, because maybe I can get that for my daily hydration. You all know that every week I mix water, rose water, vegetable glycerin, as well as an oil. For a long time, it was avocado oil. Now I'm on almond oil. And that mixture that I make once a week, I hydrate my locks with them every day. And for about a week or so, I did play with Melody Cherie's leave-in conditioner. I just took like a couple of drops of it, water and rose water. And then I learned that she has this Vita Boost. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to check that out because I bet she's got everything in it where I don't have to make a mixture once a week. So I will definitely be checking it out. Please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to the channel. I always appreciate the support that you all give me, every single view. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'm going to close out this video with the Instagram reel that LaTisha Scott shared on her IG stories, where she captioned it with, "I do not befriend side chicks." And I hope that you all had a wonderful Wednesday. We've made it through the majority of this work week. And I believe I'm going to have to start really making myself go to the gym early in the morning before I start work, because like the days are getting longer, the sun is out, and I love going to the park. And so because I went to the park, I went to the gym super late, and then I came home and I'm creating my content super late. And I think just for like quality of life, if I worked out first thing in the morning, it'll be done. That'll make me feel great, both mentally and physically. Then in the evenings, I can enjoy the park and then create content and save, give myself back like an additional hour and a half at night. But that is my thinking process. But we are all going to have a thriving Thursday, and I will talk with you soon. Now let's head on over to Instagram and check out this lady's IG reel, and you be sure to let me know if you agree with her. I am going to mute my mic so that there is not an echo. Talk to you later. Bye.
Woman is a side chick, that woman could never be my friend. Let me reiterate this. If I know that woman is out here sleeping with somebody else's man or someone else's husband, I will never ever befriend that woman. Why? Because she's untrustworthy. Because she has no allegiance, because she has no integrity. If you will willingly and knowingly lay down with another woman's husband or another woman's man, you are someone that has very poor character or a very low self-esteem. And baby, either or a combination of the two is not a good mix. At least not a good mix for me. Because I know women who have slept with men just so they can feel like they're punishing another woman. Excuse me? I know women who are engaging with other people's man because they hope that that man leaves that woman or that man treats them in the same way that they're treating their spouse or their significant other. Y'all need to remember something. You are the company that you keep. The people that you surround yourself with is a very big indicator of who you are or what you will allow. So as for me and my circle, baby, ain't no side chicks around here. Because if you are willing to compromise your integrity, you'll also compromise mine. And I don't play that shit. Stay safe. If I know that woman is a side chick, that woman could never be my friend. Let me